What's up, LC? I'm Jimmy Lafakis, and we are back and better than ever with your sports update for Tuesday, November 4th, 2014. We start with the cross-country teams, who had a strong showing at state this past weekend. The runners took on Cross Country Town USA and ended their spectacular season on a high note. The boys placed 14th and the girls placed 13th. It was an amazing run. Get it? I know the coaches are proud of your accomplishments. Color me impressed. It's been a great ride. The Warriors of the Gridiron played their final game of their outstanding campaign. In their 21-19 loss to Maryville, they left everything on the field. They left nothing to chance in the sectional championship. It was a sincere honor to watch this team grow throughout the year. After the first game, the pundits had them written off. But the DAC champions will never be forgotten. The best cheerleaders in the 209 are heading down to state. They qualified for the grandmother of all competitions, which will be taking place at Southport High School this weekend. Best of luck, ladies. Go out there and hit your routine. We had a first-hand look at all of our team's accomplishments this season. A bevy of awards will fill our trophy shelves. DAC champions, sectional and regional champions, and state qualifiers. They are all here and accounted for. Without further ado, I present our conglomerate of greatness. Roll Tribe. Our fall sports teams have had a spectacular season. Paul Centeni, Chris Zielinski, and I made a wrap-up video to highlight all of the great accomplishments that our fall sports teams have achieved this season. Let's check them out.
Well, being a leader in defense is basically defense drives the offense in practice, and without having a good defense, and you can't really have a good offense because offense is not going to have anybody to scout against and go up against. So being a leader on defense is very important, and without being a leader, without having defensive leaders, you wouldn't have an offense or a defense. So, it works both hand in hand.
Some individual highlights are at Lucas Oil. When I made those 2 touchdown catches, it was pretty cool. Ethan threw a nice ball to me and let me go up and get it. Another couple highlights are the pass game versus West Lafayette. The second play of the game when I leaped and caught this pass. It was pretty nice.
One of my biggest personal accomplishments is probably getting second at the sectional. I was ranked 4th going in, got second. Pretty big thing. One of the biggest races we had this year was at New Prairie, one of the biggest meets of the year. We took second as a team. It was a big accomplishment. I took 8th individually.
I think I did really well at the Harrison meet, where I actually beat one of our rivals, who is the 2-time regional champion. So I felt like that was probably my best meet of the season.
Yeah, Saturday was a big accomplishment, 2nd place. That was really cool because, we could be anywhere from 2nd to 6th. And we knew that if we could have a good day, we could be 2nd. And so we all just ran well and ran as a pack, and we got 2nd. So it was cool.
Definitely our greatest accomplishment this season was our sectional championship. We placed all of our top 7 runners ahead of any other team, which turned out to be a perfect score. So that was really cool because it's really rare that ever happens.
At the beginning of the season, the Times, for example, they rated us on the bubble. We weren't even in their top 10, and we were defined like DAC champs last year. And so we took that to heart. That's really annoying. Why wouldn't we have been in the top 10? And so we tried really hard to prove them wrong, and we ended up right now we're ranked 2nd in the region going into sectionals. And so, I think just throughout the season, just proving that point, that was a big part. And we came together to know that we had one goal, and that's going to be accomplished this weekend, winning sectionals.
My role as a senior is to be a leader not only on the court but off the court, and to be a good example to all the underclassmen and knowing that we have a job to do.
Some of our best highlights were beating Crown Point 3 times, winning against Munster in sectionals, beating Valpo in regionals, and then winning the St. Joseph tournament. Yeah, and then making it to semi-state was definitely a big accomplishment for us.
I think as a team we grew quite a bit. We really found ourselves this season. We've been, over the past couple of years, it's been kind of hard, but I think this year we've grown quite a bit. I don't know, towards the end of the season, we finally started finding the back of the net. That was probably our biggest accomplishment, finding the back of the net.
Scoring sectionals, scoring in the first game to have the go-ahead goal to win it, and then adding on two goals the next game against Griffith, put the game away, and then shushing the Griffith crowd because they brought the whole city with them. That was some individual goals that I liked this year. We made it. A lot of people didn't think we'd make it through sectionals, and I felt like that we could go as far as we wanted to, honestly. And of course, winning sectionals just to shut everybody up that doubted us, I liked it a lot. And then nobody thought that we made it through regionals, and we made it 2 regionals. We didn't make it through, but hopefully next year we make it through.
Well, overall, I did fairly well over the season. I started off at 2 doubles varsity with Marco, and we did well. We won, I think, every match except maybe one. And then about halfway through the season, I was moved up to 1 doubles varsity, and it was a good change. The first couple matches were a little shaky for me because the difference between 1 doubles and 2 doubles is very significant.
Great job, guys. Winter Sports, you have some big shoes to fill. Back to you in the studio, Jimmy.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate you holding it down. Great job, everyone. And remember, life is a story. Make yours the bestseller. Peace and much love, Jimmy. Got the love going up.